What's up, everybody? This is Nick, and you're joining us once again for a Micro Mini Lightning Newscast. And as always, we're just going to get right into this one because we've got a lot of stories for you, a lot of things to talk about. And as always, we bring it to you in 10 minutes. And I'm joined by my friend and fellow newscaster.
This is Eric.
And Eric, we're bringing them stories once again of the animal kind. Yes,
Ooh.
The ones that get us the most listeners, the ones that show us the way in this great world, the animals, our friends.
Friends? Bah.
We have 10 minutes to bring them this news, and we put it on the guest star in 3, 2, 1. Eric, bring us that first story.
Well, Nick, you said animals are our friends. I disagree. Animals are out to kill us, and if you know anything, you know that I'm right. And Dylan McWilliams, he knows I'm right too.
Oh, Dylan Mack?
Dilly Mack.
I haven't heard anything about Dilly Mack in a while.
I know you haven't because
last time I saw him, he was in good health. He was doing fine.
He still is. Luckily,
he'd been bitten by a mosquito.
Well, I mean, this man is hated by nature. Dylan, he recently just got bit by a shark.
Oh my goodness!
Yes,
Dilly Mack got bit by a shark.
got bit by a shark.
Oh my goodness!
In Hawaii, he was out surfing, boogie boarding off the island he was on, Kauai, Hawaii, and about 30 yards from shore when he was knocked off his board and suddenly felt a searing pain in his right leg.
Well, it was probably the board hitting him, right?
Well, no, it was something maybe the 6 to 8 foot tiger shark had got onto his leg and was doing what tiger sharks do, trying to kill humanity. And this wouldn't
goodness.
be I know this would not be a story if it wasn't good old Dilly Mack just a little time before this was attacked by a black bear.
What? This man is bored, Dilly Mack. He's been having some really tough times.
Yeah, I know.
First that mosquito.
That mosquito got him. Then, well, before that, I mean, he got bit. He got bit. The bear grabbed the back of his head and started pulling him, and he was fighting back the best he could. It dropped him and stomped on him a little bit. Dylan was able to get back up and get to his group he was with, and they scared it away. Wow. But you know what happened also? Just 3 years before that in Utah, he was bitten by a rattlesnake.
Because people survive that all the time.
Yeah. So bitten by a mosquito, bitten by a rattlesnake, I grabbed by a bear somehow. I'm assuming his mouth, and bitten by a shark. This is a man's man. This is a man that should be fighting nature with all these. We should pave the world.
Pave the world.
Just pave it over.
Pave it all over.
Yeah.
Buddy, this man is an American hero. This is like the stuff that you hear folk legends about. Is like Dilly Mack fought a mosquito. He fought a rattlesnake. He fought a bear. He fought a shark. The thing is he doesn't just take it to the land. He's like Eric. When Eric is ready to take anybody on, he doesn't get scared. He takes them on wherever they're at.
That's right.
So this man, he went to the mountains to get that bear. He went to the mountains to get that snake. He went to the water to take on that shark. But I mean, the best part is this guy fights his way out of these situations, and then these creatures are scared of him.
Well, they could have used old Dilly Mack out in Scotland. Over in Scotland, you see, not only does nature try to keep us from the future,
Dilly Mack may be heading to Scotland.
That's right. But animals try to steal our history from us. A very angry badger seized part of a 500-year-old Scottish castle. This sounds like something from Monty Python, like a joke. But this badger wandered into the castle and said, "This is my castle."
Badgers just don't care.
They don't care. That's right, they don't. So this angry badger came in, staked its claim. They had a closed part of the castle for a time because Scotland's used to badgers. It's kind of it's their largest carnivore. But as we all know, you want to corner a badger because they're pretty aggressive.
They're extremely territorial.
Yeah, I've heard stories of badgers like going after bears because they've encroached on their area. So.
Buddy, we had badgers in Nevada.
Oh, did you?
Buddy, those badgers, they would attack some of the people that I was around. We were kind of in a farming community. These badgers would attack the tire tractor, the tractor wheels.
Really?
Those big ones, because like they would go and get in the tractor and till the land or whatever. Well, it would anger the badger. The badger would come out there and start attacking the tractor. I mean, those things are crazy. They don't. I mean, I know the joke is honey badger just don't care, but badgers just don't care. Period.
They're bad. They're nuts. Bad mamma jammers.
And I understand that they're basically. I mean, I heard stories of people running them over with trucks, and the badger just gets up, and I mean, they're basically just muscle.
Yeah, they're just
muscle and claws, and teeth, and
they'll fight to the death. Like, in a heartbeat. I've always heard that.
That is not a good combination. Muscle, teeth, and claws, never a good combination.
That's right. Nature's scary. Well, this badger was trying to bring down the castle. They sent in some cameras into the tunnels that the badger had kind of staken claim to. By then, he was already gone. I guess he'd kind of eaten his way out of anything that was edible in the area. But he had dug through a lot of the loose soil and the stonework, leaving behind a mess.
Oh, badgers are notoriously messy creatures.
Yeah, and he was trying. I'm assuming he was trying to make the castle crumble to ruin our history, because badgers, as we all know, hate humans.
Well, I just feel bad for the cleaning staff of that castle, because I know that badgers can leave quite the mess. I mean, they are notorious for just doing that. And I really wish there was some kind of governing body that could sanction badgers,
could
not
bridge
to
the
do
gap.
That. Yeah,
could bridge the gap between humans and nature.
Yeah, and put some sanctions on those badgers.
Well, I don't know what you think of Berkeley, California, where the University of California.
Well, it is in California. California is a trash state.
It's garbage state.
Yeah.
But Berkeley has recently elected to the student senate a squirrel by the name of Furry Boy. Yes, he was so the student council was getting all set back up, I guess, for the next year.
Now, wait a minute. We got to distinguish here. You don't want to get mixed up with Furry Boy with Furry Boy.
Yeah,
this is
right.
BOI.
Furry
Furry Boy. Yeah, there we go.
So Furry Boy won the election to be one of the Senate student council. There's 20 spots, and there's something like 30 or 35 candidates. And someone had on Facebook announced the candidacy of Furry Boy candidacy, and the post went very popular, and got votes. And Furry Boy is now a student for the on the council.
Student.
He must be a student there, because all that can be on the student council. His platform, in quotes, include more access to acorns, creating a squirrel sidekick mascot named Nutty McNutnut for increased biodiversity, encouraging safe spaces for students and squirrels, and launching the Amicable Student Society. You can do the acronym yourself. To bridge the culture gap between humans and squirrels. Hopefully a branch of that will bridge between humans and badgers. And Furry Boy also said he hoped to create a squirrel cuisine station in all dining halls, making lecture halls squirrel accessible. His most popular hashtags were I'm with fur and why nut. Hashtag why nut. Well,
why not hashtag MML?
You know what? He's not.
He missed an opportunity.
He's just not inclusive enough. Nick, what is this world coming to? I think, as I've always said, the animal and nature is out to kill us.
Well, Eric, no, I'm actually kind of happy that nature is finally taking responsibility for itself.
Okay.
It's going to try to start governing itself and try to actually bridge that gap like you talked about, that we need to do to bring relations between us and nature, us and the bear, us and the rattlesnake, us and the mosquitoes, us and the sharks, bring us all to the table and talk like civilized creatures.
Okay.
No, the human would be destroyed in that instance.
Yes,
Eric, I was waiting. I was setting you up for a test. Are you animal friendly?
No.
The answer should have been no. That discussion never should happen.
I was thinking that they had gotten to you, Nick.
No, Eric, they'll never get to me. Because you know why? They can't find me. But you know what they can find?
What can they find?
Our podcast.
Yes,
Eric,
they
you
can.
tell them where they can find us.
You can find our podcast everywhere animals aren't. So on the internet. But there's no animals on there like cats or dogs. They don't know how to work it. They don't have thumbs. So it's where it's a safe place for humans because the animals can't get there, and we can go to the internet and make fun of them without them ever knowing. So you can find us on the internet making fun of animals and putting plans together to conquer nature. That's right. But to start that, you need to listen to our podcast, the Micro Mini Lightning Newscast, and get yourself educated. And you can find us all over the internet on every podcasting app, on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Alexa. You can find us everywhere. Just type in Pull Up a Chair Podcast and you will find us. And last but not least, you can find us on our own website, a animal hostile website, if I might say so myself, puckpodcast.website, pucpodcast.website. You will see no animals there.
That's right. The Micro Mini Lightning Newscast, keeping you safe and informed since 2017. And as always, we thank you for choosing us as your only source for news here in 2018. Have yourself a great day.
Long live the animal revolution. Bye.